phone have you got at the moment?
Nokia fucking piece of shit.
Why haven't you got
little stainless steel things?
All right. I think you're the last person in the world I know who doesn't have an iPhone.
iPhones are rubbish.
They're awesome.
Right. Yeah, I'm badly prepared. I haven't got any notes.
Don't worry, I'll support you through it.
Guide me through. We're old hands now. We can do this. There you go. Yes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turbocast 17. My name's Simon. I'm joined, as ever, by Dr. Brownhill. How are you, Doctor?
Magical, Simon. Thank you. You?
I've strained my finger playing volleyball at work. Yeah, so yesterday was the staff sports fun day and I signed up for volleyball. I actually wanted to play football, but the teams are strictly split.
I've just seen you play.
The teams are strictly split 50-50 on a gender basis, and there's no male slots left on the footy team. So
right.
I was in the volleyball, so we played 2 games, and I was demanding a steward's inquiry on the first game because we played the finance department who rocked up with 6 blokes.
Uh-huh.
So that was bollocks, and we got absolutely fucking hammered 13-4. And then we squeaked a win against the malnourished geeks of the engineering faculty, 9-8.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
You weren't able to access a male slot then?
No.
Fucking hell, I'm on form today, folks. Watch out.
So I've got the index finger on my right hand is large and blue.
Excellent.
Mm.
Have we got a photo of that, Simon?
I can
or
do.
Is it not?
I can
is
do
it worth
one.
Seeing? Yeah.
It was better this morning. It's getting a bit better now. So.
All right.
Anyway,
wasn't like a cartoon one.
It was last night.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Now you're really old, you won't heal very quickly and hurt for ages.
Oh yeah, I'll look forward to that. But yes, it was good to just not do any work yesterday and just do sports in the sun.
Great, excellent.
Mm.
You know, Australia really is the land of milk and honey and volleyball.
It's the lucky country.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to rock straight into digestion news, and I want a big contribution from you.
Digestion news.
I've got fuck all.
Come on, man.
I'm going to eat a fucking onion, man. You know.
Have you got another onion?
No, I'm the king of preparedness, but I'm fucking rubbish today. All I've got, I've had no breakfast, slightly hungover. I've been up for a couple of hours though. I might explain a bit more about that later.
Yeah.
I stink.
Yeah.
I've got a dirty knife and a 2-week-old red onion, and I've got a glass of juice that was made last night that doesn't look very good. So,
well,
I will have real problems today, but I don't think I've got anything unless I sent anything to you.
If you give me a second, I'll check.
Can I have Indian food poisoning?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit, bored of having really, really bad acid when I have an Indian.
Uh-huh. Don't stop having...
Oh, no, you can't stop having them. Just, I don't know, maybe eat them at lunchtime or something? No, you can't eat Indians at lunchtime, can you?
No,
have you got anything?
I used to eat Indians at lunchtime all the time when I lived in Brussels.
Yeah, but you don't drink, so it's sort of different.
Do you want me to read out your Indian contribution?
I might be able to find it, but yeah, you can read it out, yeah.
Right, so for the purposes of this particular segment, pretend I'm Dr. Brownhill. Made myself very ill with Indian again on Friday. Had poppadoms and lime pickle, king prawn on puree, Balti special garlic king prawn, and Lanka piazza chicken. Brackets very hot, pretty standard issue. Woke up choking on acid jets, quite possibly my worst acid trip. Our lass isn't a great sleeper and she was sound asleep, so I laid there and suffered rather than making loads of noise looking for cures. Toothpaste, sweets, bread, milk and crackers. Was awake for a good couple of hours trying to swallow down the pain. kept a bit of the leftovers and ate it last night. Against strict instructions, never again.
What a fucking star you are, Dr. Brownhill.
Oh, I think that is marvellous.
Yeah, I can laugh about it now, but at the time it really was fucking awful. But, you know, shit happens.
I think what ingredient did you think did you the damage, the Lanka Piazza chicken?
I think it was the really hot stuff, yeah, because it was pretty damn hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit nasty. I think that's what did it.
So that was a reasonable effort. Did you have any ill effects from the onion eating experience? Or you didn't really,
on the last Turbocast.
yeah, you didn't really fucking eat any of it, did you?
No, just a bit of, you know, lining of my mouth. But apart from that, not too bad.
You're an old hand at that.
I'm going to give it a better go today, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I believe I'm allowed to start cutting it up, yeah, as long as that's not, like, pre-done.
Yeah. You can use utensils.
I've got the scraggly bits off it and it's sort of sat there staring at me.
Because
it's a red one, is that alright?
I think red ones are stronger, but good luck to you. So we'll do that at the end of the show. I can honestly say we've had more email about the onion than ever any other single topic we've ever covered on Turbocast. And the public are begging for another attempt and they're right behind you.
Well, you know, I haven't had any breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm fucking starving, so, you know, I'll be ready for it by the end of the show.
Of the closed Hartlepool General Hospital, yeah? Or whatever the fuck it's called.
I think there's just, you know, 2 people there now.
Well, let's hope either of those
One's got the plasters and one's got the paracetamol. That's it.
Let's hope those 2 people are ready to minister to you after your onion attempt.
You've given me a guarantee I'm not going to die, though, so, you know...
Oh, yeah, you're not going to die. I mean, it could be reasonably unpleasant, but there's nowhere any lasting damage can happen.
Yeah. I'll probably be sick, won't I? If I manage to get most of it in, do you think?
Nah.
Huh?
Nah, I'd be very disappointed in you if you spewed up.
All right.
Because we did discuss this on email after the show, and you do have some form for eating raw onion, and you've got one down before without spewing up.
Right.
So
that was probably I probably stretched that out because it was all I had to eat in the house. So, you know, I probably savoured it.
Like a prisoner of war.
Having, you know, gulping it all down.
As usual with all of my digestion news, it took place in the Dirty Curds restaurant, which I do recommend in a way. Some of the stuff's very tasty. And they have a kebab matrix, like, if you can imagine a big board up behind the till. And there's various options on the, what do they call the axes on the graph? The abscissa and the mantissa of the graph.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, yeah.
And, like, where each option intersects, there's a cost that you add onto the total cost of the kebab. So you can configure an infinite number of kebabs with all these options. So one of my colleagues and I decided we'd go there and select each other's kebab off the matrix idle contest. Now, I think this was his first time in such a stupid eating event, but it was very, very far from my first time. So I knew that you've got to go fucking maximum attack straight out of the traps. You can't be messing around.
Is he an Aussie? Is he?
No, he's actually from Heaven.
All right.
Like a test match, we tossed to see who went first, and I lost the toss, which I thought was going to put me in a degree of trouble because you couldn't...
How you hurt your finger? I'm interrupting loads today. I must apologise. I'm a bit hyper.
Right, don't worry about it. It's all gold. So I lost the toss, and so he fired first, and he knew I hated doner meat. So all he did was doner meat with chili sauce. You know, he didn't go all over the matrix.
Yeah.
So I immediately blasted back with a double fish kebab with cheese, egg, and 2 helpings of garlic sauce. And mine was horrible, but he just couldn't even make a token effort on his. So he's learned his lesson. Experience counts in these things.
He fought the Matrix, and the Matrix won. Yeah,
I was reasonably ill after the doner chili kebab because I hate doner meat at the best of times, and I'm a huge fan of chili sauce. It was not nausea per se, but sort of
It didn't feel right. One of those.
Yeah, low-grade fatigue syndrome and a 2-day headache.
All right.
Yeah, so...
There's supposed to be some lamb in doner meat, isn't there?
In theory, I mean, I would fucking hate to have it analysed and...
Cause I don't eat lambs anymore.
Don't you?
No.
Why not? Is it ethical grounds?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I like eating animals, but I think, baby animals, we don't really have to eat baby animals, so I just eat grown-up ones now. So, like, suckling pig and what they call this other one? Is it?
Veal calves?
Veal, yeah. So, not that I eat a lot of that anyway, but...
But would you eat would you eat caviar?
No, but only because it's fucking awful.
What about an egg?
Because that's eggs, it's very young.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I don't like it and it's expensive, so yeah, I definitely wouldn't eat it.
Right, but it has to actually be, it's like the test for abortion. It's got to be viable outside its parent for you to not eat it.
Yeah, so I think eating, having a little baby, we don't need to eat babies. At least give them a chance to sort of grow up, and
see something.
The place out before we brutally slaughter them.
See something of the animal Auschwitz in which they live.
Yeah, and you see little lambs sort of, gambling about in the field, and just think, you can't eat one of them, It's no need, man.
Leave them alone.
Yeah, let them get hold of it, then eat the fuckers, So, there you go.
So that's my digestion news. I haven't gone out of my way to eat unpleasant and volatile things this month, so...
I think what you need to do is revisit that match.
Yeah.
Go back now he knows the score.
Yeah.
I think you need to go back and have a rematch and see how you cope with what he can give you this time. I'd like to hear what happened there.
I was thinking of knocking up a little Java application that randomizes the matrix, so and then I could have it on my phone because I've got the Android developers kit. And I could just hit a button and it would produce a random variation off the matrix.
Yeah. The danger with that is, though, Simon, that you might get something nice.
Yeah, as we found out when we did the random pizza challenge.
Yeah. You've got to introduce that, horrible human element,
The perversity of the human spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. That I like the idea of the matrix.
Yeah, so we're coming up to...
What's the most, you can get on there? I mean, could you sort of, how many combos are there? Is it massive?
Oh, yeah, because I think there's like possibly 10 different sauces you can get, and you could obviously ask them to put multiple sauces on if you were truly perverse. You could have chili and mayonnaise.
Yeah.
And double meat is an option, so you could also have 2 different types of meat on there. Right, well, I might revisit it this month and we'll see how we get on. But we're coming up to the festive season now, so I really need to see a big effort from you on the indigestion front over the holiday period.
Yeah. I shall do my best. I'm fucking starving.
Don't worry, you're going to get an onion in about half an hour. So that's all I've got for digestion news. No indigestion recently to report then, since you emailed in your Indian experience?
No, I'm farting loads. And these shit's like a fucking, just like brown toothpaste.
Didn't you have, because it's Saturday when we're recording this, didn't you have fast food frenzy on Friday night?
Fish and chips and a half lot, carton of gravy. 2 slices of bread, that was it.
Yeah.
Our lass was paying for it because I'm skint, and she said no shapes in batter.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no deep fried hockey puck.
No. I fancied a Whopper sausage and a spam fritter. Have the spam fritter, you have it like 2 slices of bread with loads of butter on.
Yeah.
And you put spam fritter and all the grease oozes out of it and melts the butter,
You're effectively drinking it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I feel ill.
Just eat them now. But yeah, our lass said, if I'm buying it, you're not getting any fucking shapes. And, I couldn't argue because I was so hungry and I had no money, so I just had to go along with it.
Oh, well.
But there was, odd cod, fish and chips, fucking bingo.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised you didn't go for the fish and chips twice.
Yeah, well, I'm not the fucking glutton I once was.
So anyway, just as Christmas approaches, please try and...
Well, can I just, I'll just go back to the odd cod there. Obviously, you've had fish and chips many times. How do you feel about sort of pointing to a fish and say, I want that one?
I think that's perfectly all right. I mean, it's your money. They don't have to give it to you. I mean, they're perfectly free to tell you to fuck off.
Yeah, so sometimes you get like some skinny ones, and then there'll be like a nice big crispy one. And there was 3 fish there last night, and the one nearest the woman was a fucking good one, a big sort of flat one with loads of crispy bits on it. I thought, oh, fucking get in, I'm next to be served, I'll get that. And the cow bag fucking reached behind, got a little fucking skinny one. I said, oh, can I have that one, please? Can I have that one, please? But she was, she'd wrapped it up before I, got the second word out.
Because the essence of the free market is that you're free to refuse any offer that's made to you. So if she didn't want to sell you that nice fish, then I think you would have been within your rights to leave the shop.
Fortunately, the fish and chip gods did not desert me, because she got my piece of fish for the half lot, and that was nearly as big as a fucking normal fish. You see, so that was supposed to be a tiny little bit, but she picked the fucking great one out of that. So, I thought, swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. It's the circle of fast food karma was complete.
It was, yeah. So I was still, stuffed at the end of it, so job done.
Right. We've salvaged some digestion news there, but don't get complacent. Please keep putting yourself in mortal danger over the course of the coming weeks.
I've been sick for ages.
I was just talking about this at work the other day.
What about me not being sick for ages?
About not being sick in general.
All right.
Because somebody I work with had bought a cocktail bucket, which is like a plastic bucket you'd get to go to the beach when you were a kid.
Yes.
So it was one of them, was full of like syrup, and you just had a bottle of vodka to this bucket, and it turns into a bucket of strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
So he'd done that, obviously spewed up pink foam everywhere after he drank it, and he was saying it was the first time he'd spewed up for a very long time.
Yeah. There's actually been... Well,
I know exactly when I last spewed up.
Yeah.
Because it was around the time of 9/11 when I was working in the Philippines, and I actually had a bad burger that gave me food poisoning, and I spewed up then. In the Shangri-La Hotel in Manila.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So I can honestly state the last time I spewed up was September the 12th, 2001. Shangri-La Hotel.
Well, that's a good run, mate.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't
Can you make yourself sick?
I don't account my chickens, but I'm pretty confident of getting the decade in.
I think you should just drink 8 pints of milk or something and just, spew that baby up.
If I make it to 10 years, I might do that live on the air.
Hey! I honestly can't remember the last time I spewed. I don't think I've spewed this year. I really can't remember.
Jesus.
There's been spewing in this house, though. There's been a bug going round, and Dr. Brownhill Jr.'s got a dose of it.
All right, sorry to hear that.
It's just one of those things, kids get bugs, and he was just spewing up for a day, and a bit of diarrhea. But it was quite good. He was sat on the car seat, the diarrhea sort of flying out of his arse, and he had the bowl in between his legs, sort of spewing into it.
That's my boy.
So I knew he wasn't, dying or anything, so I had a little bit of a chuckle to myself.
Yeah.
I was fine. He just spewed copiously. He went some funny colours, like greeny white colour in his face. It was, But yeah, he was, day spewing, he was fine. So,
Glad to hear it. Right, we're going to have to push on here because we're absolutely fucking ourselves.
Oh, wait, get your fucking finger out, man.
How much do you piss?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd have more to say than that.
Oh, sorry, just you broke off. I thought there was going to be a bit more. Yeah, when I was a long time ago, I used to live in this old house. Had loads of slugs in it.
In the house?
Yeah. There's like slug trails all over the place. I never saw the slugs.
Really?
Yeah, just like the next morning there'd be loads of slug trails. Anyway, it didn't have an upstairs toilet, so I just like multi-purpose bowl thing. I would lay in bed, eat breakfast out of it. It was like a plastic jug with a handle on it, the measuring jug, but quite a big one. I'd eat my breakfast out of it, and I'd just leave it up there. Then I would, use it as my toilet. There's no, the house was freezing, and I didn't want to go downstairs when I'm in bed.
Yeah.
So I'd piss in it.
Yeah.
So I would, obviously know how much piss I'd done.
Due to the calibration on the side of the breakfast cereal bowl / bed
bowl
pan.
was up a litre.
A litre?
That was the promised land of pissing. And I've definitely achieved it, but on very, very few occasions. Maybe two confirmed occasions where I've pissed the litre.
Really?
Yeah. I just, like anybody listening to, give it a go. See what they've got,
Are you familiar with the technique of the double void?
Don't think so. Is it something off Doctor Who?
No. Because I have an uncle here in Australia who has many, many medical problems. We could do a show on him alone. But one of the things he has wrong with him is one of his kidneys is fucked. So he has ultrasound on it, so the doctors can stand around the screen going, yeah, that's fucked.
Mm. Yeah. And
to do that, obviously, water seriously distorts the ultrasonic rays from the ultrasound machine, so he needs to have a completely empty bladder. And to get him to do that, they tell him to do a double void, which is going for a piss, walk around for a few minutes, then do a bit more. So perhaps if you go to that technique, you can piss the litre. Yeah, but you've stopped. It would be valid under, Guinness rules. It's got to be a fucking, all right, you can do your little dribbles at the end, but it's got to be a fucking, one visit go. That's the rules of the International Piss Federation. Yeah. So, I don't know whether a litre is a lot, to be honest. Well, I've done a bit of research, and the normal volume of excretion for an adult male, depending on hydration state, is 800 millilitres to 2.2 litres every 24 hours. Right. It doesn't tell us, one visit sort of. Well, obviously, I think if you're looking at an upper bound of a couple of litres every 24 hours, then a 1 litre piss isn't really out of the question. Yeah, I can get very close quite regularly, but it's that little, just that little bit at the end, I'll get to 80, 85, 90% regularly, 95%. Yeah. To breach the litre. So if anybody, I'd love to hear from people, about how much they can piss. Well, the average capacity of the human bladder for an adult is typically 600 to 800 millilitres, and that's constrained not by the elasticity of the bladder capacity, but by the size of the urogenital sinus. So your bladder is actually in a cavity in the bone, and that's what constrains the volume. So obviously, if you broaden the beam, you may have a pelvis which can allow the bladder to expand more than the statutory 800 millilitres that's the human average. Okay, we've got 2 doctors on the programme today. So I absolutely encourage you to drink a lot of water, not go to the toilet, and then just see what sort of capacity you can build up before you give yourself serious renal failure.
Yeah. I was watching this program. I've kept this episode of Embarrassing Bodies for a while, purely because there's a bird on it whose a problem was her tits were too big. So obviously, it's a keeper, that one.
Yeah, and now your problem is your wrist's too sore.
Yeah, and she's lovely lass, but her tits were that big, they were getting all sore underneath, and they were getting like cheesy sort of, stuff under them, all the sweat and stuff. But they were, fine pair, but she's, it was hurting her back and that, a poor cow, but, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know why, but I've never watched the rest of the programme, because obviously...
Yeah.
But, I checked the special bit out again, then I just left it on and I kept on watching. There was this bird, this young lass, quite fit, and she had incontinence problem. And she kept pissing herself, which, not very nice for, anybody, but particularly for a young, woman.
I think, a robust middle-aged male like us, we're pretty much at the stage of our life where we don't really care what anybody thinks about us. So we would handle that better than, say, a young lady who may be more self-conscious.
Yeah. I mean, she was like 19 or something, young, probably. And, I mean, I had a possible view into the future, didn't I, when I was walking around with covered in pissy last episode at work, so,
Yeah, you've done your homework.
Break myself in gently. Anyway, just talking about bladders and that, they took her into the theatre to have a look at her, and they, like, pumped loads of fluid into her bladder, till it was almost ready to burst, so... And she was in agony, it was, so I'd like to have asked the doctor how much he got in there,
Yeah.
But,
all right, well,
anyway.
Just have a stab at it in the inter-show gap and report back.
Yeah. So please let me know how much you can piss, Turbocasters.
Well, you could always come at it from the other way and prepare a litre of saline solution and catheterise yourself and try and pump it back in.
Yeah, I'm fucking eating onions, man, come on.
There's limits.
It's your turn. Yeah. Right, let's,
right.
I think that's done, so,
Right, I think that, given the time and the interesting insight you were able to bring to it there, I think that'll do for the big question.
Right. I've lost the fucking diary.
I'd strongly advise you to start looking for it.
I can't see the fucking diary. Shit. Holy shit. Keep talking. What we doing next?
Explaining the unexplained.
Explaining the unexplained.
I'm standing up here while I'm talking. Yeah, go on.
Right, well, explaining the unexplained this week is lycanthropy, or were creatures, specifically werewolves. Once again, I think it's one of these ones that's possibly culturally interesting, but obviously there's absolutely no truth to it. Right, well, I'm going to talk about lycanthropy while you look for it.
You do the lycanthropy thing, and I can hear you, but I can't speak.
Right, well, possibly the most interesting thing about lycanthropy is the origin of the name, which comes from King Lycaon in Ovid's Metamorphoses, because Lycaon was the king of Arcadia, and he wanted to test the omniscience of Zeus, who was obviously the top kiddie in the ancient Greek pantheon of gods. So, in order to test Zeus's godly powers, Lycaon slaughtered a child, which links back to our lamb conversation, and served it up to Zeus. Obviously, Zeus saw right through Lycaon's poker face, knew it was a slaughtered child, and transformed Lycaon into a wolf and killed all 50 of Lycaon's sons with lightning bolts. So, from the process of Lycaon being transformed into a wolf by Zeus is where we get the word lycanthropy for the mythical medical condition that causes people to assume a vulpine form. Do you have anything to add on the subject of werewolves?
You what?
Anything to add on the subject of werewolves?
So a werewolf has got to be something that is human that can turn into a wolf.
Well, a lycanthrope is any shape-shifting person who can assume animal form. And it's interesting that different variations of the legend around the world always choose different creatures. So the wolf is very much the Middle Eastern and European
Creature of choice.
Yeah, whereas in Native American mythos, even though they have a lot of canine animals with a lot of spiritual dimensions like coyotes, etc., the shapeshifter of choice in the Native American mythos is almost always a bear. China and other parts of Southeast Asia, it's invariably a tiger.
I played this game with Dr. Brownhill Jr. It was Wallace and Gromit and the were-rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like there's lots of creatures, and there was like were-badgers and were-hedgehogs and, you know.
So I do feel that Wallace and Gromit have played a little bit fast and loose with the original ancient Greek source material there.
I never used to like them, but, you know, they're really grown on me.
Wallace and Gromit?
Yeah.
We have 2 servers at work called Wallace and Gromit, and they're a fucking nightmare.
Cool.
Apple X servers running macOS server, and they keep running out of memory and the PowerPC architecture, so you can't upgrade them to macOS 10.6, etc.
There's an episode of Ben 10 where I think it was a Mexican one, but that was the Chupacabra, but that's not a sort of, you know, it doesn't change, does it? It's just a...
No, the Chupacabra's an example of cryptozoology of something that probably doesn't exist.
Goat sucker.
Yeah. That literally it literally is Spanish for goat sucker.
There's people that look like werewolves, isn't there? Unfortunate people who sort of just grow hair out around their eyes, and I've never seen like a young boy that looked like a classic werewolf. I
was in bloody India for some reason.
They're hairy, aren't they?
Very.
Very hairy. I've seen the videos. Get them young. Legal, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Young. Get them involved, but legally.
Yeah, keep them legal.
Absolutely.
Shaved.
Right, I think we're going to move into the song now, because the time is just absolutely ripping past.
Fucking hell, I'm falling to bits here, man. I don't even know what fucking song is. Did I tell you what the song was?
Nope. I sent you a plaintive email asking, and response there came none. Well,
this song's happy or sad. And if I don't get a great reaction to this song, I'll hang myself.
You'll be sad.
For fuck's sake, you know, listen to it and love it.
Right.
It's awesome.
Here we go then. Happy or sad? I'm happy after hearing that.
That's very nice of you to say, Simon. I'll just have to give Gordon a mention, who did the production on that. Fucking awesome, mate.
Right. Well done, Gordon. Right, have you found the diary?
Have I? Fuck.
Dr. Brownell's day from years ago.
Dr. Brownell's day today from years ago. You know, at first I was just sort of like kidding myself along.
Yeah.
That I'd lost it, you know, as I do.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the diary, you know.
What am I like?
But I think I have actually fucking lost the diary. Right, I found the diary. It was in the fucking green plastic tray.
What were the words out of my mouth?
Huh?
What words?
I don't know.
I thought it's always on a green plastic thing.
Alright. Oh, well, I should have fucking listened. I never did, though.
Right.
If only I'd listened. Right.
6th of
Okay,
November.
put for that.
Let's have it.
6th of November. November the 6th, 1977. Today I tidied the wash house up. I have just watched Dad Army. So that's I have just watched Dad Army.
Yeah.
I'm singing 3 songs in the play.
I've not been a problem with your plurals there.
Yeah. I'm singing 3 songs in the play. That was it must have been when I was Prince Charming.
Already complete with page boy haircut and undescended testicles.
Yeah. I got to dance with Gail Oxley.
Alright.
I had to learn how to waltz. I've still actually got the script for the play.
Maybe we should redo a scene from it for a Turbocast Christmas pantomime.
Oh, yeah, now you're talking.
So find the script and we'll do it on the Christmas show.
Yep, I know exactly where it is. I'll dig it out.
Right, if we need extra characters, you'll have to let me know.
Alright. Moving on to 1978.
I want to know what the wash house was.
It was... Well, you remember Tenby Walk? You know, it's like the sort of outside utility sort of... You know,
right.
Washing machine in it or something, or, you know, or mangle or whatever it was.
Yeah, I remember that house had like a little... It was actually quite well laid out, really, wasn't it? Because out of the kitchen there was sort of like a small row of brick-built outbuildings, which were super useful.
Yeah. So one of them used to be the coal house, and the wash house, as we used to call them, and I think, you know, a lot of people made the coal house into a downstairs toilet. So, yeah, there you go. But I just remember the wash house was sort of like our clubhouse, and I can remember kissing Catherine Watson on the lips. And I can remember getting electricity.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a strange feeling below your tummy.
Yeah, a strange fuzzy feeling, and it felt like electricity when we kissed under the cover. Fucking hell, Jace, the bass has just arrived. Live on the air to Australia, here.
Yeah, good day.
I'm doing a video shoot directly after this, and my cameraman's just arrived. So.
Alright, we'll just move it along then. Quick, move into the next year.
Alright, just go and make yourself on switch to tell you. I mean, you can listen if you want. Alright, okay. We have a live audience now.
Hey!
Right, 1978. Today we did not have rugby practice because Mr. Smith was not in school. Today I watched Monty Python's Flying Circus. It was hey.
I've always thought
that was a Fonzie reference, maybe.
Ah, right, meaning cool.
Hey. Yeah.
I'm going to work on Monday and say that.
Mr. Smith thought I was a promising rugby player, and I was good. I wish I'd stuck in at it.
At what point did your rugby career not fulfil the early promise?
I think like a lot of people didn't like getting their head stamped on, you know, and I thought I don't have to do this, so I didn't do it. I should have seen the bigger picture, though.
Well, I think it's a fair call, to be honest. I mean, it's It's a horrible game.
Yeah, yeah. I could have been good, but right, 1979. Today it are knockouts. Fucking hell, am I dyslexic?
But anything's possible.
Today it are knockouts. On it is the final. It has not finished yet, so I will have to say who's won tomorrow. Got to keep the people informed.
Oh, yeah. Have you suffered a serious head injury?
What age were you? About 23.
Yeah, fuck off, live studio audience. Hecklers get treated pretty bad here. I did not do PE because I forgot my boot. There might be an S there, I'm not sure. Right, 1980. Forms 3-2, 3-4, 3-6 and 3-8 are having a fortnight each on swimming, where the rest do something in the sports hall. 3-2 were first, we're likely to be second. I watched mine there. It was very good. Felt my mum's tit. Not on purpose, though. No. Oh, fucking hell, that's not my mum's, it's Millman's. I felt Millman's tit, not on purpose, though.
Oh, God.
Fucking hell, I'm glad I worked out what that said.
You were horror-struck for a minute there.
Fucking hell. No, Millman's. I felt Millman's tit. Not on purpose, though.
Well, if you're listening, Jane.
Yeah. I'm quite horrified, actually. I think it's, I think it's the first one.
Yeah.
She's
Are you going to have a look? Go on.
She's actually a friend of my sister on Facebook, so it's entirely possible she will listen.
Yeah.
So, I think we'll go on record now as saying it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh, God, that
I
was...
remember she was quite an early developer. Anyway, fucking hell. Well, there's the title.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, 1981. Oh, fucking hell, I don't think I can go on. I did absolutely shit, crap, rubbish in my chemistry test, and I'm not looking forward to next Thursday. I got away with physics homework. Rutter came up. My house. The England cricket tour of India is on. The space shuttle was not taken off. Has not taken off yet. Fucking hell.
Interesting news roundup. I don't remember us ever being interested in cricket at all, so I find it a bit strange you choose to record the movements of the England tour to India.
Bizarre. I mean, there must have been something about, going on at the time, was there? The England cricket tour of India is on.
Oh, right, like, is it on or is it off?
Yeah, there must have been, it must have been in doubt or something. Fucking hell. What a day.
Right, we're absolutely fucked on time, so after those stellar diary entries, we're going to go straight into the turbo sack, and I think we're only going to do one letter to give you time to eat your onion.
The turbo sack.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about the onion.
Yeah.
The live studio audience doesn't know about the onion eating.
I think when you start eating it, get the idea.
What are you going to do with that?
Right, go on then.
Right, we've had an email from Nick the accountant, Turbocast regular. Hi, Nick.
Hiya, Nick.
Asking a very, very complicated technical question about ripping Blu-rays and then streaming the images over the internet, which I'm going to have...
How much you can piss, though?
I'm going to have to research that a little bit before I can give him a sensible answer, so I won't forget and I will answer it in the next show. Nick also has a double header music question for us, so this is the one we're going to do. He wants to know, what's our favourite album track that was never a single, and what's our favourite cover version? So, do you want to go first?
Yeah. No, you go first, because I can't think of anything at all.
Right. I've said that my favourite album track that's never been a single is Station to Station by David Bowie from the LP of the same name, which I think is an absolutely awesome song, but obviously it's over 10 minutes long and has 2 minutes of a synthesised steam train at the start, which obviously wouldn't make it very radio-friendly, which I think is why Bowie never released it as a single. But Station to Station is the first album of Bowie's Berlin trilogy, and I highly recommend them all. And my favourite cover version, I think, would be Willie Nelson's cover of The Spirit of New Orleans, because I can't remember who did it originally, but Arlo Guthrie made it famous, but Willie Nelson does an absolutely epic version of it, and I urge you all to seek it out on YouTube or download it from iTunes. So that's my two, Station to Station by David Bowie and Spirit of New Orleans by Willie Nelson.
Right. I think I'll say Script for a Jester's Tear by Marillion.
Yeah, good
I don't
choice.
think it was a single. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a single. It never became a single because it's 3 hours long. Cover version, I'm torn between Eloise by The Damned and Spirit in the Sky by Doctor and the Medics.
Interesting, because Roman Jug out of The Damned played keyboards on Spirit of the Sky, didn't he?
Did you really?
Yeah, and equally interesting, or perhaps not, Roman Jug is his actual name.
Fucking hell.
So there you go, I think we've done a pretty decent job of answering that.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, I've just Wikipedia'd it. Script for a Jester's Tea is nearly 9 minutes long, so I can't really release that as a single.
Yeah. I don't know, fucking, how long's Bohemian Raspberry?
Too long.
Yeah.
I don't know, would you like me to find out?
Well, yeah, first thing I think it was dead long, that it was a single.
5 minutes,
one,
5 minutes 55. Just seems bloody longer.
Yeah. Right, I better eat this fucking onion now. Are we done?
Right, that's it for another Turbocast. As ever, questions, comments and feedback to turbocast@live.co.uk. Dr. Brownell's music is on YouTube/what?
Go Reedy.
YouTube/GoReady, so go there. Please try and make him famous, because I'm sick of him fucking moaning about money.
Yeah.
And Dr. Brownell is now going to eat us out, if you'll pardon the expression, by having a second attempt at the world raw onion eating record, which we believe stands at 1 minute 32 seconds.
It's going to be more of a, concerted effort this rather than frantic, so... We've got a witness here as well. Are you official Guinness representative, Jace?
I drink Guinness.
He drinks Guinness. Do you want to, you can hold the mic if you want to. You can hold the mic and...
I'd be quite happy to do it.
Yeah, you hold the mic and you can commentate if you want.
He's cutting your ear now.
Okay, I'm going to start now. I'm going to cut bits off and try and eat them.
Right, the clock is running.
He's eating it, yeah.
Do you think I should cut it thin or
I think you should maybe eat that top.
No.
It's a bit early in the morning for this, isn't it? Do you have a bucket?
Oh. It's going to burner.
Oh.
That's 20 seconds. How much has he eaten?
He's about a third of the way through it.
Oh, that's impressive.
I think we might be seeing it again before. Dragging.
Has he got a beverage there? Give him something to drink. Tell him he's got to keep going.
That's back. Julian has made a return.
Really? Did he swallow any, or did he just spit it out?
No, it's all come back. I tell you what, no, I'm not a doctor.
Right, I'm sorry to say that that's the world record attempt gone.
Yeah. looking at me. I'll come on a bit later.
Good.
Funny colour.
Can you put Dr. Brownhill back on the mic so we can get some instant reaction?
Hello.
What happened?
That was fucking awful.
How much did you eat?
I don't know. A third, maybe. I started off really well.
Yeah.
And it was my nose was burning more than anything.
Really?
Yeah, it was like burning. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. I'll keep trying though.
Did you spew
Do
up?
differently. I don't know what I can do differently. Yeah, that was really strong, that one. But my nose is just burning.
You need to block
Fucking
your
hell.
nose up. Like ram some polystyrene
Shove
in
some
your nose.
stuff up it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My tongue hurts now, but...
How much did you actually manage to swallow any of it this time?
Oh, yeah, at the beginning, I got some good chunks straight in. I think I got too much... I was trying to shove loads in my mouth and it was just turned into a big... nasty...
Because
I think I need smaller chunks, quicker, cut it really small chunks, just pop them in, and don't put any more until I've eaten them.
yeah, that's the technique. Because obviously our researches into the cellular chemistry of onions means the more cells you break, the more acid's released. So the more you can swallow whole, the less acid you're going to get in your mouth.
Yeah, little chunks, and don't put any more until I've swallowed. It's a learning curve, but if we get enough requests, I'll try it again.
Oh, sure we will. Right, on that.
Right, I've got to make a video.
All right, we'll see you next time on the Turbocast.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
I think that's enough, don't you?